you guys? How are you? How are you? I missed you as usual. It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, yes, yes. Let me just fix this. Okay, we'll leave it at B. This is for the Aquarius, my aqua people. For your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, as usual, we're going to get started. So we're going to see my singles. What is happening? So what happened in your past experience when it came to love? What happened with y'all singles? Now, in the pre-shuffle, I did see the foundation card and I did see the unrequited love. So I feel as if that you wanted to have a foundation, a level of commitment, that happy home, happy life kind of relationship with someone. But there wasn't enough attraction, there wasn't enough love to keep the chemistry going. Okay. So we have here soul searching. So a person or you had to really think about this situation, because you see here you have mind games and you have control and then you have contentment and joy. So it took some time to actually to think this over about the situation, because this person that you're connecting with was playing games. I don't feel as if that it was necessarily intentionally. It just mean a matter of this person didn't know who they were and what they brought to the table. So it came off that they were playing mind games, and there was someone that had to take a stand that says, you know what, I can't continue to have this in this situation, that we need to part ways. What else happened in the past experience for the singles? Oh. So we have here satisfaction and wish fulfillment, 9 of cups in reverse, and we have the Fool card activation in the upright. So a person didn't take a leap of faith. They, like I said, I feel as if the person who kind of checked out of this connection didn't understand what gave them joy, what brought them happiness. You know what I mean? This person never tapped in and tuned into themselves to see what is really going on. What is it that they really, what lights their flame? You know, what makes them happy and whatever it was. So they were kind of like a little bit of a Debbie Downer. They kind of looked for the other partner to actually fill their cup instead of them filling it themselves. So they had a lack. Okay. It was just like something deep inside of them was just felt as if it was never fulfilled. It was never, it's like they never could be completely happy. You know what I mean? The person could laugh, but at the end of the day, they would be surrounded by so many people and they feel alone inside. All right. But let's see. What is your current experience in love? What's going on with the singles' current experience in love? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Heartbreak in reverse, and we have self-sabotage. Okay. So in regards to this situation, not facing the heartbreak is actually having a self-sabotage to you. It's actually causing resistance of not facing the truth of the matter. Whoever's connecting with this, if you do not allow the heartbreak to happen and actually go through the emotion, you're actually stopping yourself from having growth and actually continuing on. Okay, so we have here is the Temperance card. Balance needs to be happening. Balance needs to happen in regards to when it comes to your love experience. If you don't face the things and the lessons and understand what happened, basically, if you don't face what had happened and why it happened and what you did and what they did and like the whole thing, like really just dissecting the whole situation, until you go into the emotion and actually face all of that, you actually block yourself from healing, and you actually end up holding on to resistance and bitterness, because deep down inside you kind of push it off to in the corner and be like, well, I ain't gotta deal with that, I'm gonna go do whatever I want, I don't care, I'm the shit, blah blah blah. What happens is this thing in the corner, it's always in the back of your mind. So every little situation, whether you see a partner or you are remembered by something that you and your partner used to do, an object, a thing, a place, it gets triggered back. It comes up. It comes up. It's like vomit. Like it'll just come back up. It'll just come back up. You keep trying to push it down, it comes back up. So there needs to be balance. Now, it's not going to be easy to face this thing, but you're going to have a lot of growth out of it when it comes to your love experience, because your current love experience is just focusing on in regards to this situation. It's like a part of you has become, I don't like to use the word bitter, it's just you kind of closed off your emotions. You thought this was a wise investment, but it wasn't. It wasn't. You have the sun in reverse and you have the moon in reverse. I feel as if that there was before some secrets in regards to his mind games. Like the person didn't actually open up completely in the relationship about. It's like the person knew something was missing, but they never spoke up. They never tried to, or at least when they tried to, they couldn't find the words to. But you really thought that this was your person. You thought this was like, I made a good decision about the partner that I chose to be with. You really were like in it for the long run, but unfortunately this person needed to figure out, like, it wasn't personal. None of it was personal. I know no one ever wants to hear that, because if someone said to me, yo, this shit ain't personal, I'm like, really? I'm Shine. Seriously? But to be honest, like, jokes aside, guys, this person, it wasn't personal. What they did to you, it had nothing to do with you. It's just they never figured out what filled their cup, what brought them happiness, what they wanted in life, what they wanted in their career wise. It's just like this person need to figure out who they were. They need to go on their soul searching journey. They need to figure out who they were. And unfortunately, when the longer they stayed in this connection, the longer they were playing mind games and not telling the whole truth of the situation, not fully being happy. Now, with the fact that the moon card has come in reverse, I feel as if that there were secrets, and some secrets have been brought to light. It's like either spirit showed you, or you had a conversation with this person and they kind of explained some things of how they were feeling and what really went on, and about why they weren't happy. Okay, so it's like you kind of a little bit got clarity, but I still feel as if your defenses are up. Aquarius is Aquarius. I know you guys are very strong leader individuals. Like, you guys have a very firm ground. It's just like, nothing hurts you, but understand that everyone gets hurt at some point. You know what I mean? And holding on to that is not going to help you. No tea, no shades, boo. Everyone goes through it. Find your way to heal and go through your journey. I always say I rather heal in my own terms than when spirit will catch me when I'm driving down the road and make me start bawling my eyes out the corner of the street. Nobody wants that. You know what I mean? I'd rather do it in the comfort of my home, where I allow it to happen and I'm peaceful and I'm left alone, and I don't have to worry about anything. So when you allow yourself to face it in your own way, then you can control the matter. But if you allow it to build up, eventually something is going to make it pop, and then it won't be so pretty. And you might actually take it out on someone else. No tea, no shade. Been there. Done that, booze. See, healing and recovery. This situation has to be faced. Not gonna be no easy ride. It is something that definitely hurts and hits home. But if you don't face it, booze, then you won't go through the healing process. And then what happens is actually you close yourself off from love. You close yourself off from actually getting the 10 of Cups kind of love, that happy home, that happy life. But I still feel as if that there is still some things that are unknown in regards to the situation, but you have a little bit more clarity than you did before. But let's see, what do you actually want from a love relationship? Same goes. What are you actually wanting from a love relationship? You're wanting someone to give their love. Message of love. Okay? So you got here the Page of Cups. You want someone to actually give their love. You know what I mean? Like, actually come with excitement. Actually be spontaneous and happy to be with you. To, to open up to you. To do the same things that you like. That person, that connection. That's what you're looking for when it comes to a love relationship. You want communication. You want that. See, I keep getting this sense of spark, that flame, that fire. Okay, you have here the energy purge. You have communication, 8 of Wands, something coming in fast. You want it to come in fast. Okay, you want that love to just come down the door. You to let down your walls, and for that person to be your one. That's what you want. Okay, but let's see, what do you actually need from a love relationship? So singles, what do you actually need from a love relationship? Confident magnet. Okay, so you want someone that, you know, knows who they are, knows what they want. A person that, you know, you have twin flame connection and real blah 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 blah. Sorry, you have the twin flame connection. So you have the 6 lovers card, number 6. You have the 7 of pentacles. Okay, you want someone that's going to work on a connection. You want someone that's going to be your ride or die. You want a person that knows what they want, can stand on their own 2 feet, and you're like the cherry on the top, that you don't have to be their true actual happiness. Like, you know what I mean? It's like both of you bring something to the table. Both of you have that spark, that flame, that connection where you can't keep your hands off each other. Like, you see the 2 of them in the water. Yeah, a little frisky. But you know what I mean? Like, you want that even give and take. You want something that you're actually building, like building an empire, building things together. You know what I mean? You want a different type of relationship than you had in the past. You don't want there to be secrets. You want a person that's going to stand firm on their ground. You know what I mean? Like, speak up. Actually say what they want. Actually do what they actually want to do, you know, instead of all the chit chat. You know, some people, they'll talk, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and it's like you've been hearing the same story for 3 years. Or a person's just like, oh no, I'm fine, and you know they ain't fine. And you guys are air signs, so you guys, you know, you'll know that something ain't right with this person. Like, you'll have like a little indication, but you'll kind of brush off because you're like, you know, I believe that my partner is honest and will tell me. It's just this person didn't know how to say it. They also didn't know what was going on with them as well. So it's also a matter of the fact that they didn't know how to say it because they didn't even realize that this was something that was really happening. A part of them was fighting because they didn't want this connection to end either, but it had to happen the way that it was. Okay, so let's see, what do you have to give when it comes to love? Whew. Star card. Star, universe alignment. You give a whole lot. When you love, you love. All right, suck it now. But right now, because of this past situation, whenever love actually comes up, it's a little bit of a conflict, it's a little bit of a resistance, a little bit of a fight when it comes to it, because I still feel a sense of, like I said, something being held on. Whether you agree with me or not, one day you will. Okay, one day you'll be like, oh shit, Sean was right. I'm holding on to something. Because sometimes, like, I've had times where I'll be like, nah, I ain't holding on to no energy. What's wrong with you? I'm over that person. Like, bye, boo. And then, like, something would, like, show me in a show, and I'll get smacked in the head. I was like, oh, shit, Shine. You actually didn't release this thing. And it's just like, dang. This whole time I thought I released everything, and I was actually still holding on to it. So, no tea, no shade, boo. Everyone goes through it. There's times where sometimes your ego and your fear can be so strong that it makes an illusion that you've dealt with everything, and you really haven't. And I really feel as if that there's something that's holding on to you that's actually holding you back. It's actually making you sabotage the love that you actually want to have and acquire in your life. But let's see what else do you have when it comes to love? What else do you have to give? Success and recognition. So you are an alpha, which I think I said it a moment ago. You definitely are a person that has something to bring to the table. You know, you stand firm on your ground. You're a very strong person. Like, I'm not saying that you have all your ducks in a row, but you have enough to be okay to be on your own. Like, you don't necessarily need a person. Like, when it comes to love, I feel a sense of you want it more than you need it. Okay, just because you have the ability to kind of like, it's like I feel a sense of like you being in the 9 of Pentacles energy, where you it's just like, listen, if it's gonna take all this fuss and fight to just get the last to be the 10 of Pentacles, I'm fine on my own, boo. Like, I feel a sense of like independence going on with you. Definitely, you see, I really feel a sense of a leadership kind of thing. Like you're very, because you're very tapped into in your mind space, you are an intellectual person, okay? You know how to say the right things at the right time. You stand very firm on your ground. I'm feeling a very sense of like you don't need nobody. It's literally a wanting of a relationship. It's wanting of a love. If you actually still believe that the love is actually out there, like a part of you does, and a part of you actually will be like, nah, it's probably going to be the same thing as the last one. I'm not going to really invest in anything right now per se, okay? But let's see. What is the possibilities of the future? We have here collaboration. Sorry, actually says, no, that says collaboration. No, that says celebration. Whoops. Um, you have celebration and you have community. I guess I want to say collaboration because you want a person that's actually, like, I really feel a sense of give and take. Okay, you want a person that puts in as much as you put in, a real partnership. Um, let's see, what else do you have to look forward to in the future when it comes to love for my singles? What is going on, singles? Whew. Passionate adventure. See, yeah, I don't know if you are dealing with a fire sign, but I feel a lot of fire energy and a lot of air energy. So I don't know if it's a fact of your partner is a fire sign. So fire signs are Leo, Aries, and who am I forgetting, booze? Who am I forgetting? Leo, Aries, and they're gonna kill me. Oh, Sagittarius. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, so Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries are fire signs. I swear I just had a brain fart. But yeah, so I feel as if either someone that you are dealing with is a fire sign, or it's a matter of you want someone to have that type of energy. Someone that really does bring something to the table, has that passion, has like, you know, a person that'll be like, not always stay home. Like a person will be like, hey, let's go randomly go down to the park. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, you know, a person that's just like spontaneous, you know, is alive, has that spark, that, you know, has that adventure in them, that loves life and lives life. Now, a person like that really has to know who they are and also has to have a sense of confidence, okay? Let's see what else is going on for the future. So what's the possibility of love for these singles? Aquarius. What else is going on for the future for you guys? Oh my gosh. Fantasy and temptation. So you could have a lot of options. You could also be like, you know, maybe I want this type of person, maybe I don't want that type of person, or you just kind of have like a lot of people around you and no one's really tickling your fancy per se right now. No one's really sparking your eye. And I really feel as if that you, like I said, there's some blockages that's going on because of this heartbreak that hasn't been faced. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, you know, sharp and assertive. You could be a little snippy when it comes to love, just because you're protecting your heart and you don't want to be vulnerable like you have in the past. And I understand that, definitely, but honestly, Booze, I really feel as if a part of you is just like, nah, yo, I'm good on my own. I'm better off on my own than I was in a relationship, and I'm cool with that. Whoever is resonating with this, I feel a sense of like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. It's like you want it, but at the same time, it's just like, I'm not going to take the chance of me really being vulnerable. It's like there's a sense of fighting energy. It's like your heart saying one thing and your mind saying another. But let's see, singles. What does your partner want to say in regards to this connection? Whoever's connecting with this, what does your partner want to say in regards to this situation? Being apart has been life-changing for me. So they definitely learned a lot of things being away from this connection. The two of you guys, I feel. My heart is just telling me, just do it. Now, I normally don't do reversals for this card, but I feel a sense of this person fighting the energy of their heart and their mind. You might be dealing with another air sign as well for some of you guys. or this person has a lot of air in their chart because they're very stuck in their mind space. Is there anything else? Oh, sheesh. I can't handle your words right now. I'm reminded of you constantly. You probably see your name. They probably see things that you guys, like places that you guys went. They probably have a lot of memories that come up. This person probably even has you in their dreams. I feel safer in a silence. Would you reject me? So this person likes to be away because it's like, if I can distance myself from my partner, I don't have to face the things that was done in the relationship. And by not facing it, I'm actually protecting myself from any more pain. Okay? So this person, silence to them is very safe and very calm. Okay? But they're also like, hey, can I actually, like, someone in this connection is really feeling as if, would you reject me? Whoever is trying to, like, I feel in this connection, it's almost like both of you feel that whoever wants to go back to this person, it's almost like, can I trust you again? Can I actually open my heart to you? Will I be rejected again? Will I mess up? Will whatever? Like, I really feel a sense of both parties being like, should we even revisit the situation? One person I feel very strong is like, nah, yo, I'm not going after this. But another set of you, I really feel as if some of you are like, should I even give this person a chance? Will this person even want to have a second chance? There's a lot of all up in your mind energy that I'm feeling in regards to this connection. A lot of confusion that's happening. Something is still missing for me. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Like I said, there's a lot of soul searching. This person has to understand who they are without a partner. They really need to understand what they bring to the table, what they want, what is actually going to make them wake up with excitement and with joy, okay? And I also have here, I can still feel you, okay? So the bond of the love is still kind of there, okay? There is a sense of that hasn't been fully released at all. Clearly, it's definitely on your mind, and clearly it's definitely on theirs, okay? Because it's come up literally everywhere. I haven't seen anything about real new love showing up. But let's see. What does Spirit want to provide? Advice. So we have here heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss the feelings with each other. So listen. And then you have finances and career. So understand, just because you communicate with a person doesn't mean you have to actually go back with this person. It just could be a matter of you need to release some things and they need to release some things. So everyone can actually heal in regards to this situation and move past it. Okay, so don't be closed off from communicating with this person, because there's a lot of unanswered questions that I feel in this connection. There's a lot of mind games. There's a lot of things that was not said. So having connection of communication with one another is actually a blessing in disguise, because both of you will be able to actually release things. Try to keep your ego out of it. Try not to get too hot-headed or, you know, just get irritated or anything. Try to find a way to be calm. If you're not ready to, tell this to the person. Tell the person, like, listen, I'm open to actually having conversations, so it's just not right now. I need some healing to do on my own, and I will definitely contact you when I am ready. Please try to understand. You know what I mean? Because if you're not ready, then they'll say something, and then you'll flip off, and they'll flip off, and yada, 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 and fight, and conflict, and not so pretty. Okay. But finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life. So I feel as if that this person per se may have not known what they wanted to do career-wise, what their purpose is, what they actually bring to the table. There could have been a situation where money was a factor in regards to your relationship, where money was definitely a concern. Is there any other advice that Spirit wants to provide to the singles? What's up, my singles? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. When you focus on what it is that you actually desire than what you don't have, you actually manifest that into your life. healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there's some deep rooted things from the past that needs to be cleared. The way that you view love, the way that you see love, the way that you see marriage, the way that you see a connection. You need to go through those things and really decipher, what really happened. So example, if you go back in a relationship, you're like, okay, I did this and my partner did this. And then you ask yourself, well, why did I actually do this action? Why did I allow them to do what they did? Or why did I do what I did? And when you actually go back into old history and go through your memory of stuff like, oh shit, this is because my parents were like blah, 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 blah. And that's why I picked up on this type of energy. I didn't want to be like how they were. They were always fighting over something, yada, yada, whatever the situation is. Or, you know what I mean? It's just the fact of whatever happened with your mom and your dad has, or whatever role model you had as a parent or as your views of what love is, it actually made you operate a certain way when it comes to love. And there was some blockages because of that. It's like you based off of. Now, keep in mind that this could have been aunties and uncles, this could have been grandparents, this doesn't have to necessarily be your parents, it could have been siblings, whoever it was that you've seen in a partnership, you've seen how they operated, and then you decide, okay, when it comes to a relationship, I'm going to act like XYZ. And because of that is the reason why this kind of didn't, it's like, because I feel as if that normally you would have seen this coming, and I feel a sense of you didn't fully see it coming. Like you knew something was up, but you didn't fully know. And I feel as if because there was some things from the past that has been blocking you. So I feel as if when you go back and you deal with the things from your past when it comes to how you view relationships, then you'll be able to deal with the heartbreak, and you'll be able to move on and go past. But definitely there's some conversations that needs to be said with this person to get the clarity you need. Now listen, if you don't want to talk to this person, you can easily do exercises where you pretend as if you actually are. And actually meditate and hear what you say, or even write things out. Be like, yo, I'm mad with you because you cheated, or I'm mad with you because you didn't open up to me and tell me things. I'm mad with you. Whatever it is, write it out, release it. Stop holding on to it, because holding on to it is only sabotaging your success for happiness. Okay, boos? I do wish you so much peace and love on your journey. I really wish you do find the answers that you seek. And I do hope the best for you. I really do hope that you can find in your heart to clear this negative energy and definitely release it so you can actually start to bring in the abundance that you deserve. Okay. Until next time, keep your head held high. Keep that chin up. It is your girl, Shine. Deuces.